Hello, welcome back. I am Triathlon Todd, and we are playing Factorio, making kind of a train world. But before I do that, I had to create a massive bus and stuff. Eventually, when this gets to Mega Base style, most of this will be gone. It'll be distributed out throughout the world. And it'll be trains that are bringing everything back and forth and back. But for now, it's on the bus. So when we left last time, we were working on getting this secondary green circuit line going. We need to bring in copper. We need to bring over iron. They're set up right now, and the output is set up to become a second line on the bus. This stuff is all still in red belts. It transitions over somewhere right around there or so, and right there for the blue, but eventually we can speed that up a bit too. But we need to find a decent way to bring copper to this outside one, iron to this inside one. Now, we have plenty of iron up here. Copper, we're going to have to send another line backwards in order to do this. So let's take care of iron quickly. What I can do is just, well, I'm gonna need more to grab more belts, so we're gonna have to go on a supply run just a bit. But before that, what I can do is just move it over here. Makes it easier to jump the whole thing. There's fine, I guess. There we go. You can get it to there, and you got it all the way. Let's move this coal, because it's just in the way. Get this to go as far as it can go, and then bring the coal back on. There you go. Just clearing out some space. This can move. There. Then we need blue belt coming in here. Come on down to there. Okay. Now these do not get shifted down after this. Copy that formula there, there, and there. I'm questioning whether I want to reverse the order of these. No, I don't. Off here, and bring it on down, but these need to be blue. I think we need to make that one blue as well. Might as well do them all. That way, well, it didn't need to be blue. Could have been red, because it's a red belt coming into it, so it won't make any difference. Push them back to red. And then, because there's more, I want to put output priority. Oops. Not the intended goal there. I want to put output priority right. Just take the whole thing. Don't split it evenly. Because there are more iron belts available. What is that doing there? It has one going, but it doesn't have the rest of them. That must have been something to do with when we tore out the labs and never finished that portion. So if you were worried about that, it has finally been fixed. That was a while ago when we moved the labs. But it is after another pull, so it needs to be done. It doesn't need to be done there. But it makes it distinct from this group, otherwise they get all messy. And we don't like that. So that'll send that through all the way. Yep. Yep, well, you're good there. Just need to bring over copper on this line. And we did that blue everywhere, so that is good to go. Now, we're taking this line in and bringing it over to the original green line. Why don't we just save ourselves the misery? Make this one come in directly to the secondary line. And then we can bring this line over it just as well, because we're taking the whole thing anyway. So well, these are still red, so we can do the rest of this stuff in red. Well, we're trying to basically feed them together onto blue, so I guess we can stick with blue. And this is not needed right now at all. Okay, just to get it out of the way, because I think I complained before that this is probably not efficient. We're going to have a better way. Anyway, so let's take this on over here. Cut off this for a second. All right. Bring it on down this way. Alright, bring those two together on a blue belt. Start the blueness there. Come on down that way. That's with... I used the wrong one. But switch that over to blue after we grab some more. And now those will all be fed properly, because 2 reds combined will equal more than a blue, because a red is 2 yellows, twice the speed of yellow, and a blue is 3 times the speed of yellow, so that's effectively 4 times filtering down into a 3 times. So it'll fill the belt if the 2 inputs are full, of course, as long as they're greater than, 3/4 full. So that'll take care of that. If I can grab more blue belts. And then we need to make this line come on down. And maybe combine the second and the third lines here. Because this won't be enough for a blue belt. For this original line. Bring in belts 2 and 3. And let whatever's left over shove on over to belt 2. So then effectively belt 4 will be left untouched and will be used to resupply, along with whatever's left over from 2 and 3. And eventually these 2 will jam up a bit as well. They'll just have to stay jammed, I guess. They just won't be pulling as much from these other ones to shift down. So in effect, it will get through. It's just will take a little bit of time. So that's the plan of attack. We'll go get the blue belts. And what else might we need? Power poles. Yes. Power poles are further to the right. Keep an eye out for blue belts as well as we go. Power poles here. Okay. I shall take that, and that. And just clogs up the image there when I have other things, but I don't really want to go on a cleanup mission right now. Alright, blue. I know blue belts, that's that kind of clogged thing. They're sharing one with red belts last I remember. Yeah, there it is. Hard to see there. And, I need to expand out the blue belt array here. because sometime soon I'm going to have to be transitioning over to all blue everywhere. And these can easily extend, just copy and paste. Well, not easily extend. We're pulling from the top. Yeah, okay, not ideal. We'll have to, have to be another project as to how to arrange that all together. But really yellow, you can join in here. And take the rest of that. I guess I can take those. Alright. Do we have everything we need? For now. Did we not belt balance? I know we were talking about it, but... Oh, we didn't belt balance on the new one. We'll do that in a bit. We'll have priority of getting this original up and going. Okay, that is all blue and good to go. Line number 2 up and running. Now, these two, let's remove this. We can do our shifting later. In fact, we will need to do our shifting later. These two are going to merge onto a blue belt. Go. Get a blue belt coming out. Where are we going to? Oh, the original, okay. Okay. That'll output priority to the right, and then get a red one down here on line 1, I guess. Means you're not sticking anything through here until the shifters take care of that all down here. Then you're back to 4 lines. Input line is not performing as well as we would like. That's another issue, though. It could be full. Maybe we're pulling too much now for what the train is providing, or what the buffer chests are providing, or whatever, however you want to think of that. And so this can go. It's not providing anything. These guys can go until here. Let's get the 3 becomes the new 1. 1 and 2 are consumed. And then we'll do, I'll put priority right. Interesting that only half of it comes through. Down to 4 half belts for the rest of the facility. Okay, now there's some coming. Just but that problem will resume in a bit. So it's worth addressing, but not right now. So these are producing nicely, about as well as they were before. And these are the supplementary line, but this is throughput limited because we did not balance the belt. Look at all these waiting to drop. So let's go address that. 1 section, 2 section, 3 section, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sections. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll do it here. Okay. Now, when you get all the inputs that you need, which is this just going the wrong way? Yep. There we go. So we are semi-balanced in a bit. Yeah. Do inputs make it all the way down to the bottom for this section? They will, eventually. They will indeed. Actually, I think it's just barely using what it's getting for iron, so maybe maybe they'll back up. If it stays in that maybe state for a long time, that's pretty good, because up towards the top here we are getting something in here has to not be blue, because it's backed up there, but not backed up here. Is there a red in there? Not that I'm seeing. There's nothing trying to drop in there. Okay, now the holes are... It must have been just a visual trick. Things going too fast for your eye to see the difference. Okay, so that'll lead to a full green belt plus some. We can finally consider greens good to go. And just for fun, we will check and see how they're doing towards the ends. They get a pull and they get filled back up again, mostly. It's pulling a lot of greens here. It's for red circuits. That would be why. And reds are looking a little better. They have everything they need green circuit wise now. Nope. Still working on that. That's okay. It'll take time because they keep getting sucked up. And actually, if these are making it all the way down to the end with green still on it, I'll put a yeah, we're doing fine towards the end, and those are going to be jammed the rest of the way, except for this. There you go. Although they'll eventually get jammed. Appears to be the case. Okay, so red circuits keep here. The pull for that is there. I will place a output priority right. And then this is filling in the gap occurring there. Hopefully that'll drastically boost up the reds. Give it a minute or so to filter through as thirsty ones suck up the ones that are available and have to get replaced. Or we'll be impatient and go down now. Alright, we're getting below the train tracks now. That's good. Now it's just a matter of getting it all the way down to the lake. Or as close to the lake as we got before we cared to stop. If I do the deconstruction planer, the pots should take care of it now, shouldn't they? They should. I don't have to hear that annoying thunk, 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 as I'm running up a line and destroying it all. Oh, they're trying to charge. Oops. And I keep running away from them. Since I think some of the research we've been doing is to robot speed, so are there further increases available for that? Worker robot speed 5, yeah. Then they'd catch up to me faster. Let's get out of the deconstruction planer. Alright, so I'm liking what we've done. Eventually these greens will catch up. So eventually these reds will be producing more. And it'll propagate down the line. Now, what do we accomplish next? So those will do well. I think it's back to improving the modules. What do you guys need for blue circuits? You just need... You're keeping right up with the greens that are given to you. So... yeah. Nothing much we can do about this right now. Unless... we prioritize the greens again. Which will take out a large chunk of the available greens. It still has a supplementary line to come in, but it's what it needs is what it needs. Those are taking all the greens that are available. Okay. Now, if we had the greens available, we could split these out into a belt each. Greens will get the inside one because they require 10. Or 10 times the amount. 20 for each blue circuit and 2 reds. Yeah, if we had the greens, we would do that. And then switch these over to fast inserters. But we don't. Alright. Okay, good. These are producing more. These are equal amounts, yes? 5 and 5, yeah. Greens are happy. They still have more available than reds, because reds are further down the production line. And with these backed up, that's not cool. Before, I used to only have modules coming out on one side of the belt, but now I have it coming out on both. Is that a mistake? I accounted for it here. I switched that over. But these guys, that's fine. They're going to show up on both sides. That's what we want. I did not combine it properly with the blue circuits, and that's why rocket control units are unhappy. So we'll remove that. I'll just move this up. Okay, I'll solve that problem. And then as soon as I clear out the rest of these modules. There we go. Okay. You have things to do, or just space to put stuff in? Okay. Look, I didn't see anything there, so I was questioning it that way. And that'll boost up our satellites. We're up to 5 now. I mean, 4 satellites, 5 rockets. Getting these guys going. We're going to consume this quite quickly and be down to no blue circuits very, very quickly. You only need 1 blue circuit, so that's good, but still. I'll provide at least another 20 units. Alrighty then. What you got for me? Excellent. I like it. Alright, so what modules can be done? All of them, basically. If you're willing to wait long enough. So we have the, those are the efficiency ones? Yes. Efficiency 2s. Those get, we were making those for the personal protection equipment. So those are good. Can we make the 3s? What would 3s take? The 2s plus red plus blue. Okay. Which there'd be no blues coming down at all because we prioritize the blue usage over here for rocket control units, which is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Yeah. Holding 2,000 in the silo right now because we are not using those appropriately, which means we're sending up rocket control units, and they are the limiter right now, but they're, I think eventually it's going to become the usage of white science, and that's because yellow science keeps lagging behind. So I guess I want to look into what we can do to speed up yellow science. Which the answer is pretty obvious. Speed up blues. Blue circuits. So it doesn't matter what color circuit, we're always behind. Green, red, blue, all behind. Why are blue circuits behind? Because the green circuits are behind. Can I do anything more for it? Yes and no. Or it's already prioritized for bring down green. I mean, that's all we've been doing is increasing green for the past while. But what we can look into is why copper is this so short. Answer that question, and it will have us good to go for copper. And then we can think about, is it time to create a third section just for green circuits? The answer is probably yes. These two are... well, this one's looking for places to drop things in, so it's a full belt. And that's a full blue belt. A full blue belt. But we are consuming more than a full blue belt of green all the time. What we can do is upgrade these guys all to blue everywhere. There we go. See if we can go to blue as much as we can. Doesn't solve the issue, it just shoves the problem further down the line. But it shoves it further down the line faster. And those all got upgraded. We'll do the undergrounds in a bit. Right now we'll just focus on the splitters. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Wrong color though. No. Those reds look like it. Those are done. These are not. I'm not getting the ones after a pull. That'll be dictated by what is being produced and if they need it. Alright, so up to the train tracks. I'm down to one, so it's good on the belts. Let's go. We're in the area, so let's go grab blue belts. Whatever they got. Now we can go back and hit the undergrounds and the splitters. Nope, wrong one. This one. Okay, move over to the splitters. back to the undergrounds. Those are already blue. Those are not related, so I'll just leave them. Go. And a couple splitters there and there. Looking good so far. Looking pretty dang good. Another one here. I think it was around here where I stopped doing the undergrounds as I was going along. Okay, looking good. Alright. We're now blue belt all the way to the train tracks. Something, is this just, okay. Just a case of the top row of each belt is jammed. Nothing to add on. Using these guys to fill up the holes and then sending the rest along. So I didn't miss a red belt in there. Now this is a case where we'll, if you have enough materials, you can use the upgrade planner and just highlight a whole area and go here. Everything red goes to blue, but I don't have that many materials yet for the blue stuff. Alright, at this point I think I'm going to end this episode. It's been a long day for me. Been producing quite a few episodes today. So I will pick it up on another day, and thanks again for being here. Adios.